So Marauders is releasing in early access in, as of recording this video, less than 15 minutes. Now, they made an announcement post in the Discord server. I believe they also tweeted about it. But basically, they also released the roadmap for early access. And boy, I'm excited. Like, I'm really excited. I'm going to show the roadmap on screen right now. So there's a bunch of stuff here. It doesn't look like it's in any particular order, but I would imagine it goes from top left down to bottom right, because in the bottom right hand corner it says version 1.0 release. At that point the game would be fully launched and not in early access anymore, so I would have to imagine it goes from top left down to bottom right. I could be wrong, so take all this with a grain of salt, as there's no specific dates for any of these feature implementations or content additions. So there's going to be a new boss AI, which we don't have any boss AIs right now, codename Ace. Curious to see how that will go. Grenade reimplementation. So grenades were taken out because they were too buggy and they'd rather just have them out to rework them and then re-implement them rather than having them just be in the game and be all bugged out and weird. So that's a good thing in my opinion, because they were pretty wonky to say the least. Guild content, so leagues, customization, tags, battles. Not quite sure about what some of these terms specifically mean, like tags and battles. I would imagine you'd have like clan tags or something at the beginning of your name. Customization, maybe a banner or something on the ship that you can have. Leagues, I would have to imagine, is like some kind of a leaderboard between guilds. And battles, maybe some like small scale actual guild battles. But again, this is all speculation. There's not much more information than that. Next, we have a huge quality of life push, which is always welcome. Nail weapons, so nail gun, nail pistol, nail rifle, which is interesting. Curious to see how they'll stack up against other actual weapons that fire rounds instead of just nail ammo, which is the next point. So they're introducing nail ammo, obviously. If you have nail weapons, you need nail ammo. Next, we have UA enemies plus cosmetics, so United Allies enemies, which is a faction in Marauders. After that, Navy troopers plus cosmetics. Fleet battle map, so another map. I'm not sure if this is going to be similar to the one map we currently have that has basically no space station. It's just space combat. The wording fleet battle map makes me think of that, but I could be wrong. Next, there's going to be an epic map of Terraformers Scale. So that's great. Then a small map called Dock. Then a small map called Breach. So that's a lot of content, although we don't know at which rate it's going to come out. But so far, I mean, just since the last tech test, we've gotten 2 new maps, so Prison and Navy Outpost. So I don't know how far along they are with these, but I'll be pleasantly surprised if they release them like within the next 6 months, for example. And then we have more items, so kind of vague here. Rifle attachments for the M1 Garand, the EM2, and the Johnson rifle. The M1 Garand, obviously, we don't have it right now, so that means it will be coming to the game. EM2, I'm not familiar with this weapon, and the Johnson rifle is the single-shot rifle that shoots 300 Magnum ammo that's currently in the game. Mini asteroid mine, so probably another map. A colony cruiser, that sounds like just a massive... When I think of a cruiser, I just think of a Starship cruiser, which is just absolutely massive. So I would imagine that's kind of like an AI ship that you can board, and it's pretty much as big as any other maps or small maps that we currently have. Ship customization, more ships, more weapons, and finally collectibles. Now, is this going to be Easter egg related? Is this going to be streamer related, where they implement streamer items like Tarkov? I honestly, I couldn't really care about streamer items that much, but that might just be my personal subjective opinion. And then finally, we get to version 1.0 release. Now, again, this is the roadmap they gave us. I would imagine it's subject to change in certain shapes or forms with when the content's going to be released, when certain things are going to be implemented. But that's a pretty beefy roadmap already that they have, and that they've already released to the public, with Marauders releasing in early access in only about 15 minutes right now. So I gotta say, I'm excited, and I can't wait to jump in and now not have my progress reset. That's something else that I want to mention. Progress might be reset again. It is an early access game. If there is a big enough update that requires them to reset progress because they're implementing new quest lines or stuff like that, it could happen. So, but again, that's just my personal opinion, as we've seen other games have many wipes when it's in early access because they're implementing these massive systems. So that's Marauders early access roadmap. Super excited to jump in today, get through the 0 to Hero quest line, start prestiging, and just have a blast in this really unique game. But anyways, let me know what you think about the roadmap in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.